A couple from New Zealand has allegedly fled the country for fear of being arrested for child molestation and sexual abuse. Mr. and Mrs. David John Wells have been running Grace Academy in Lusaka's Makeni area, and the school is being funded by a charitable organization known as Disnat. One of the sponsors, Keith Rushworth, who is based in the UK, says he got concerned when he came to Zambia only to discover that one of the girls he was sponsoring had stopped school. Mr. Keith added that sometime last year, Mr. Wells had confessed that he has had sexual problems since childhood.
After sponsoring 2 children, both of whom had blind parents, and I became a more general sponsor of the school and used to come and visit, used to come to Zambia just to make sure everything was running nicely. I was here last year before Christmas. I became very suspicious about the girl that we sponsored because she'd stopped coming to the school. And as I made inquiries, I came to the view that she had been defiled by Mr. Wells. Yeah, I talked to him on the phone when he was in New Zealand, because he was in New Zealand last year, and I urged him not to come back. I said I thought he should stay in New Zealand and get his problem sorted. And during that phone call, he confessed to 2 sexual relationships with teachers, and also told me he'd had a sexual problem since childhood.
DJ Wells also had multiple sexual affairs with his members of staff at the school, including his maid, and apparently this was an open secret. School principal and head teacher Mrs. Josephine Mwanza says Mr. Wells decided to step down as school principal in January 2010 after he came back from New Zealand, and he made some shocking confessions.
When I really got the message, it was when he came back from New Zealand. He's the one who told me.
What did he tell you?
He told me that, Mrs. Mwanza, I'm stepping down. I want you to be the principal now. I said, why? No, I've been a bad leader. How? No, the thing is that I've been going out with my own teachers, so it's not a good picture. And me leading you, I don't think it will be possible. It's better I step down, you take my position.
Harriet, a teacher at the school, described Mr. Wells as a man who was tough on his workers.
He seemed like a Christian man whom I thought, well, this is the place I need to be. Because in the mornings before we go to our classes, we would have devotions. After some years of discovering who he was, by the way he was speaking to us, you used to use abusive languages. There's one child who named him. Yes, this child is 9 years old.
What did the child say?
She said that the one who abused her was Uncle Wells.
Mr. and Mrs. DJ Wells are still on the run, and Mr. Keith is currently in the country to help police with the investigations of their whereabouts. Francesca Piribanda, MUVI TV News, Lusaka.